Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now, today I was gonna actually do a zombie deck, but then I kind of got completely sidetracked, and I was just messing around with the Naturia deck. And this deck is just so much fun to play with, and it's just insane how good it is. And I think I'm enjoying it way more than I need to be enjoying it because it's just ridiculous. And even if you do a ton of misplays, the deck is so good that most of the time, if you know how to play it, you're gonna win the game anyways. And in the replays that I'm about to show you, I made a ton of mistakes, and I still won, regardless of the mistakes that I've made. And I did change a couple of things. I took out 3 cards and added 3 mirror walls, and mirror walls are just and those lower tiers are ridiculous. And I think I'm gonna be changing the deck a little bit once I get to maybe gold 3 or 4. To accommodate for the meta and those ranks. But anyways, with this particular build, I only lost one time out of all the times that I've played, and I lost to a really bad hand because I drew the stag beetles, and I drew the 3 hydrangea, and I drew a twister and an enemy control, which, I mean, there was really nothing else I could do. But anyways, the deck is completely insane, and I highly suggest that if you do have the cards that you do play it. If you have mirror walls, you can play maybe security orbs or just any other trap card that will help to defend the smaller the smaller monsters like Marin and what the Dragonfly can actually get scary whenever you're in late game. So maybe protect the pumpkin. But anyways, let's get to the replays, and like I said, I'm just having a ton of fun with it. And here, let's see. Let me click on that. Alright, and I'm currently in rank 5 silver, so it's not high tier, like high end meta yet. But I'll keep playing this deck, and hopefully we can get to King of Games, which, in my opinion, the deck has the ability to be there, or has, I think, what it takes to get into those higher ranks. So the first one's again against a Mako Tsunami, and this one, I'm not sure what the other guy was doing, but let's get to, if it'll allow us, let's get to the game. It's taking longer than usual. All right, and I'm going first. Okay, so I get a decent hand, right? And on this one, I decided to not summon anything, so I can go ahead and activate the Hydrangea's effect in the same turn. Otherwise, if I would summon the pumpkin, I wouldn't be able to activate the effect either. And that's one of the things that I keep doing. I tend to summon pumpkin when they don't have any monsters on the field, and I'm missing out on the effect. And that's I'm guessing that's on me because I'm just really not paying attention. Not sure if I'm not paying attention or what it is, but I tend to do that a lot. I summon the pumpkin without them having a monster, and then try to summon a beetle when I can't. And here he has a magic arm shot. I'm like, okay, that's fine. The attack with Marin on the defense. It's another Yoni ship. Nice, actually, Marin. And Marin, like I said, I think it's becoming one of my favorite cards in the Naturia deck because it allows you to get advantage. It just allows you to trigger so many cards. So I'm enjoying that little fluff ball, and it does allow you to do a ton of things. Alright, so that's it for him. I'm guessing he, like all other Mako decks, you either draw good or you draw bad, and that's how it goes with the Mako deck. Alright, next one's against this Shishu Ishtar. And this one I don't remember that much, but it comes back as soon as the game starts. Alright, and now I'm going first again, and that's one of the things I don't like doing with this deck is going first. I always want to go second, because once you go second, you can just pull off some ridiculous stuff, and you start with 5 cards in hand. So summon pumpkin, and here's one of the the times that I tell you that that I tend to summon pumpkin, and then I completely forget the effect. So I had to tribute the pumpkin for a Beetle, which if I would have just waited, I could have activated pumpkin, I summoned Beetle, and summoned Hydrangea, and then attack for game. But like I said, that's a complete misplay on my part. But like I said, with this deck, even if you misplay a lot, it still has so much like it can do so much stuff that most of the time it doesn't even matter. Marin allows you to go +1 out of nowhere, and it's basically running like a jar of greed or a good goblin housekeeping when you have Marins out. And this is even more insane when you have multiples of them. Alright, so this is I think the one that I lost, I think, because I just end up drawing a ton of Hydrangea. I keep just drawing defensive cards, and I don't draw anything else. And that replay doesn't, that mistake doesn't help either. But like I said, most of the time you still win when you do a mistake like that. But in this particular version, I mean, it ended up costing me because I ended up not getting a low level Naturia. If I had a low level Naturia, I could have done stuff, but I didn't get it, so it is what it is. Right, next is a Subtle Kaibo. And I'm going first again, and that's like that's one of the things I don't like is going first. I think on this one I did that same mistake with the pumpkin.
Duel.
Yeah, exactly the same mistake. But on this one, I think I ended up winning. Alright, so he goes all out. He summons his Buster Blader, which is something that's fine. I have Mirror. And then on this one, if I was him, I should have attacked with or he should have attacked with a Blue Dragon Summoner first. Just in case of the mirror wall, but he didn't. And here's where Marin it's ridiculously good. And you just get a free +1 just for no reason. No attack, and then I do get a pumpkin, and I do end up with Naturias. I do end up paying for the mirror wall a lot of times because Naturias aren't that big, so they do need protection. And that extra turn just helps a ton when you pay for that mirror wall. And here you just go ham with them. Alright, that was it for that. And like I said, I did that misplay at the beginning, and it didn't matter. I didn't even see which one I clicked on. Let's see which one this is. Alright, a Bandit Key. Alright, so I'll go ahead and restart because I couldn't trigger any of the Naturias, and I was hoping to get a Marin. And on this one, I just draw a perfect hand. I have Marin, send Dragonfly, activate Hydrangea, both Hydrangeas, and then set a Mirror Wall. Right here, I did misplay. I shouldn't have attacked, but I attacked, but it's fine. I can get a free +1 off of Marin. And here he attacks, he gets greedy too, so he gets up, ends up getting the mirror wall. And Marin it's just ridiculous how good Marin is. Here, let's let me have a free +1, that's fine. And here I decided Twister that second coin toss, but it didn't even matter because he gets lucky and he draws +1 anyways. He windstorms, everything goes to the fence. But I still have that mirror wall, though. That mirror wall is just, it's huge. And mirror walls plus plus enemy controllers is just not a lot of people can get through that in those lower levels. And here he missed that coin toss, and that sucks for him. But I do pay for the mirror wall again and again. With this deck, it seems like I'm paying for that mirror wall a lot. So I might have to include maybe some berries or something to kind of make up for that. Alright. And then I think this one was before I changed the mirror walls. The previous deck, there was really nothing wrong with it. I'm just trying things out. I hadn't lost with the last deck. I don't think. That was just, I'm trying different things out and trying to make this deck more competitive. So it's really not like, you can still use that old version and it still works great. It's just that this version with the mirror walls is just, it's amazing. And I do go ahead and activate restart because that was a terrible hand.
Duel.
My pumpkin get the beetle. And here I was trying to use that bark, but he chained the windstorm, so there's really nothing I can do. I still decided to go ahead and use hydrangea and suicide with it, so he didn't have an extra monster out. And I go ahead and enemy control since the defense is only 18, and then I can just attack over the beetle. And then I get Marin, and then again, Marin's one of my favorite cards now. Here, have this free +1. And if you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since like it started, you know that +1s when the game started were just huge. They just the way that you play the game is you played it in a way to where you try to get more advantage or more card advantage than the opponent, and you won in that manner. And this kind of brings me back to that time when you're just going pluses and pluses. And Marin is just so ridiculous that it just gives you free pluses. I mean, there's really nothing better than that. Just here, go ahead and have a free card. So I think that's gonna be it for today. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And if you want to go ahead and support the channel, there will be a ton of links down in the description as well. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And if you are enjoying my content, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.